another test. This is Edgar's Cars and Fun! Welcome again for another episode. Sorry I scared somebody. And for those who eat, it's for you, Peter. Bon appetit! It's S600. What does that stand for? Oh my god, it's early. So, without further ado, let's go! Whoop, 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 whoop. This week's hot topic will be opinion-based, which means I just express what I feel and what I think. And I'm going to talk about American car interiors. Year after painful year, everything in the world changes but American, costly, plasticky, cheap-looking, low-quality interiors. It's not just one American make. Almost all of them in America have pretty damn bad car interiors. First contender shows exactly what is wrong with all car interiors in America. This is a 2004 Chevrolet Malibu interior. Stinks of plastic. Have a look at it. It's just so ghastly. Everything's in there. Everything is great. Have a look once again. Pay close attention to every single detail. Can you see a single colorful detail in there apart from the Chevrolet logo? Everything's either black or gray. How can you drive half an hour in that car and leave the car without losing your mind? It's just awful. And what Americans were thinking buying this car? I actually looked up the prices of the Malibu. In 2004, it cost around $21,000 for the base price. For the same price and the same class, you should have got a Volkswagen Passat. More reliable. Look at the interior. Look at the interior. Look how beautiful it is. It's very solid, German make, and won't fall to pieces in 5 years' time. I can guarantee you, if you want to rip off some of the German trim, you will need a lot of elbow grease.
The last time I saw plastics like this, it contained Tic Tacs.
Let's look at another one, and this will be very contrasting. This is a Ford Mustang. Looks really sexy from the outside. I actually like how it looks from the outside. But take a look at the inside. It looks like a van inside. Look at those switches. Look at that dashboard. And everything again is grey or black. Hopeless.
We'll start with the simple stuff. Look at this dashboard. Nothing fits, nothing matches. There are huge gaps everywhere. And because it's classified as a truck, it doesn't have to pass the safety tests that a car has to pass.
And another thing, let's take at these electric dials in the George Challenger. Now, here's the thing. Americans. The green bluish LCD monitors have long gone. They appeared in the 1980s. The 1980s are gone. But yet still you use the same kind of technology you used 30 years ago. Why on earth? It's time to move on. Chop, chop, chop.
I tested one in America last year, and after 3 days it was starting to fall apart, and then on the fourth it refused to start. The luggage cover looks like a motel shower curtain.
In some ways, they actually have. If we take a look at Cadillac CTS, they've changed from looking like this to looking like this. Now that's more like it. Come on, American car makers, it's 2013, you have to move on, come on! And finally in Dashcam Bash we're back to Russia. This time the topic will be, and not a single beep was given that day. I.e., I want to show how Russians simply yet effectively deal with problems. Imagine this, you're a driver of a truck with an extendable arm. And someday one idiot stays in your parking space. What do? You do this.
Снимай, камера! Снимай! Я не верю! Я ебу! Это утиль быстрый? И это хуёво паркуется! Это так хуёво паркуется, блядь! Все, это сегодня в интернете. Это просто жопа.
I would have done the same if I had the chance. And the truck. And you think police might do this? Oh my god, don't mess with the police in Russia. Because police in Russia take things quite easily. If you're a crook, you're a bloody crook. If you won't listen, I'll force you to listen.
Выходить будете? Нет. Не имеете права. Я не имею права.
If you go to Russia, make sure you have a mate there who takes you around. For today's best car review, we won't look at anything quick. We look at something that's soon gonna go out of production and is legendary. It's big. It's British. It's powerful. Queen drives it very regularly. And I'm not talking about Bentley. I'm talking about the Land Rover Defender. The Defender's roots hark back to 1948 on the original Land Rover series. After 30 years of production, Land Rover thought to refresh their model, to up it a bit and give it a new name. So in 1983 came the Defender. I think nowadays it's the only Land Rover which is used properly. Complete off-roading. As I said, Queen owns one of those. She regularly uses it to go hunting. Still living posh. It has been used as a police car, it's used by army, it's used as a motorhome, it's used as a boat. But just recently it has been announced that the Defender will be gone by next year. And the reason for that? Well, the main reason is legislations. Mainly the legislation for pedestrian safety. Again. That's the problem with legislation. The car is designed not around beautiful lines, but around legislation about pedestrian safety. Come on, that is just stupid. They said they want to keep people safe. Rubbish! It is made to protect us from idiots like these on the road. Because of these legislations, the days of Jaguar E-Type, Jensen Interceptor, and indeed the Land Rover Defender will be forever gone. Cars will be never as distinctive and as beautiful as ever. And in my view, Land Rover is sort of beautiful in its own way. It will never be mistaken from the distance. You see it, you see that's a Defender. Of course it has had its problems, but we'll remember because it's been such a tough boy, such a strong boy, and such a boy with royal heritage. And for that Land Rover Defender, I thank you. Thanks for serving us, dear soldier.